So yeah, we back with another video, man, on BTK 19, y'all. BTK 19, episode 6. Let's get right to it, y'all. Sweet boy. So, we going against the San Antonio Spurs again, y'all. It's really because Murray and DeMar DeRozan is about to be taking 2 shots, y'all. So, sweet boy, we on the 5 game. We're check out. We're about to do the 6th game. We're check out, sweet boy. We playing against the Spurs on their home court, y'all. It's really boy. We playing against the Spurs. We playing against the Spurs on their home court, y'all. It's really boy. This Molly Mucker, y'all. It's really boy. You know what I'm saying? It's really y'all.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they couldn't have asked for a better start to the year. Most teams need a little feeling out period, some time to get everybody on the same page, but they hit the ground running from day one and have not looked back. Tonight we get to watch DeMar DeRozan.
Downtown San Antonio, Texas. This bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. Welcome everyone.
We play against the Spurs on their home court, yo.
David, good evening.
So yo.
David, you're right. It takes a toll. Thank you. Clark, tonight we're going to see 2 conference rivals.
Come on, Jalen,
heading into this type of game, knowing that setup. What's your mentality?
Well, I think first and foremost, excitement. You're chomping at the bit to get after these guys because you're salivating about the opportunity to take down your rival. Nothing excites you more and gets the competitive juices going more than having a chance to take your rival down.
Absolutely. And it really reflects in terms of what that standing shows too. You win against your rival. It's like 2 wins instead of 1.
Yeah, it does. It carries a little extra weight.
Oh, dude.
A chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Prez. G is out there with Jay. Then there's lights out, and it's Smooth in at the 1.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Connects from 3-point range.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Here's San Antonio now. It's a 5-point game. Picked him clean, all by himself. And he takes that one up and powers it
too
through.
Good.
He's going to put that one
Too
in
good.
his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays
Last
they
game,
like
I got
the
another
more they'll have these guys
triple
reeling on the
double.
road.
Can I get another triple double this game? Let's see.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense.
Boy, he dunked on Rudy Gay. Look at the Rudy Gay, boy.
Oh, that's
Look at the Rudy Gay.
old-fashioned rim wrap.
Look at the
Just
Rudy
remarkable,
Gay.
Jim. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Too good.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
The defense, Jay. I like that.
Shot.
I like that.
Shot. And
Oh my
finally they hit
God,
one.
man. So
He's got 6
good.
points.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
And good that time.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Knocks it loose. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh yeah, good defense, Jay. I mean James, good defense, James.
Los Angeles.
Jay,
There's
go
the basket
up.
and make it a double-digit
Throwing
lead.
that lob to my boy Jay, boy.
Commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. 6 on the shot
Oh,
clock.
good defense, James. Good defense, Pitts. Drew Pitts, good defense.
Methodical in their
Good
approach.
defense,
They
Drew
have
Pitts.
absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. And he drops in the layup off the
You
glass.
gotta jump.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so
Hey,
effortless.
when I'm doing,
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
when I'm done with 2K19, I'm going back to 2K17.
They
So.
trail by 14. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
And, you know, in the last few seconds of a close game,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
good
forget about
defense.
who's the favorite,
Jay.
who's the underdog. That's all meaningless stuff. You know, late in the game that's close, it's anybody's ball game.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And the
Good
rejection
defense,
by
James.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them.
Looking at LaMarcus, boy. I'm too good, boy.
Yeah, I agree.
Looking
Not a
at
lot of activity
LaMarcus.
chasing down their
Looking
misses.
at
Some teams
LaMarcus,
focus on
boy,
getting
too
back. I
good.
understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Spurs trail by 16. DeRozan with it. 29 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
No good from Gay. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And he doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has
So
become
good.
more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him. Gets looks through his instinct.
Yo.
And as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
Here's Aldridge. And a missed layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Spurs trail by 19. Murray, the pass to Gay. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to DeRozan.
Oh, yeah, good defense, Jay.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Early on in the
The
season,
three
some
complete,
players
boy.
locked
I'm
and
getting
loaded,
the
others trying to
points.
find
The
their
old
groove.
fashioned
Clark, did
boy.
you tend to be a fast starter, or did it take you some time to get a flow for your game as a season starter?
You know, Kevin, in my relatively short career, I experienced both. My rookie season, I started a little slow. I was in really good shape, knew I was going to play a lot, but it took a minute for me to find my traction. I started fast in my third year because I had been around the block a couple of times. I knew what my offseason needed to be like, and I had gotten off to a terrific start in my third and fourth year. And then the injury happened, and that was it. But I experienced both.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
James with the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's DeRozan. Poked away. It's stolen by Prez. And here comes the break. Here's Smooth. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Tone setting, that's what I call it. Grabbing this one by the throat early on and then squeezing it hard.
And the call on the shot that
So
sends him to
good.
the line.
So good.
Well, in case anybody doubted it, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job of making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Davis Bertans checks in for Walker. Basket good. And that's now 28 points for Smooth.
Yeah, but there's no stopping him right now. I mean, he's locked in this quarter. This defense has to get the ball out of his hands.
The defense,
There's
Jay.
the steal. Fast break. The Lakers jumps up. Hammers it on.
Looking on the Marcus, boy.
And a good example there of why it's important to change
Too good.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatn't of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all the sports.
I be so good at 2:14 in the second quarter, bro. Get Drew Pitts in here, get all the players, get all the brothers in here. Get all the brothers
now played
in
the
here.
second quarter.
Alright, Jay in here. Right there.
Passes to Jay. For Murray. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Smooth. And it's Jay in at the center, filling out the middle.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly.
You dunked him, boy.
When he's
Too
facing a bigger
good.
defender.
And haven't we seen that a
Too
few
good,
times
boy.
today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And here's Mills from the arc.
Oh,
He doesn't hit that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both
better
the
catch that.
scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gay with no one around.
Oh.
And a miss there on the triple. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Pirtle kicks to Mills. And here's the fast break.
it's a bad pass.
Smooth. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The reverse.
Here he comes.
The reverse,
and
boy,
there
with the
he
reverse.
goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of
With the
that one.
reverse, boy.
Bounce
With
pass,
the
Mills.
reverse. With the reverse.
Pass
Too
to Purtle.
good.
To the inside. Got a piece
The
of it.
cheese.
He's
Out
not
with her,
shooting a
boy.
high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter
Let me
about his
pass.
shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They need this.
You taking two
Mills
shots,
dishes to
man.
Pirtle.
You.
Walker in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Smooth.
Boy.
My goodness.
You.
Oh, and that one,
With the
no
reverse,
question,
boy.
powered it down.
With the reverse.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
It's
Come
good
here,
for long
bud.
range. Mills has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Murray kicks to Gay. Back to Murray. And there's the pass to Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Walker.
You.
The shot misses.
The
Good D by
defense.
LeBron.
Oh, watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
You.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his
Jordan.
vision is
The
otherworldly.
Jordan K. Slam, boy.
Pass to Mills.
The Jordan K. Slam. I'm too good.
Walker with it. Gay outside. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles has gone 2-3 when they
Yo,
step
oh, yeah,
beyond
back with
the arc in the
violation.
second quarter.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching
Got
system.
the brothers
He was an
coming
assistant there
out.
prior to taking
Got the
this
brothers
Lakers
coming
position,
out.
and known for his
The
sharpness
Pitts
as an offensive
brothers.
coach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James
Oh, I
checked in
just-
for
I just got
Kyle
ripped.
Kuzma. Prez comes in for LeBron. And lights out subbed in for Ingram. Mills passes to Murray.
I'm saying you got all the brothers. You got James. You got the
Still
Pitts
getting warmed up
brothers.
offensively. No scoring yet
Got
from
the
him.
Jay. You got Jay. You know what
And
I'm
with the Lakers
saying?
wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
And here's Mills. 8 points for him. Gay outside. He kicks it to Pirtle. Shot to stop the run. Passes it to Mills. Shot from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Here's Walker. 9-point game his last outing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Yeah, and the confidence really at a high level. Very impressive. They feel like this game is theirs, dominating right now.
Here's Smooth. Boom!
Boy.
He jams it straight down.
And how about
I'm
just
too good.
to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets
I'm
up.
too good, bro.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Jay. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The Spurs shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the
Oh,
game.
big.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. Got that bucket in, and
How many steals do I got? I got 7 steals. 3 more steals. Then I would get another triple-double.
no time at all. Lights Out's got 10 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in.
RB.
The assist goes to Murray. Forbes has got his second basket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
That one goes. Count it.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
The
Tipped away.
defense. Drew picks,
Uncovered.
but they get it back
No
though.
good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And, you know, where was the defense there, Kevin? I mean, even though he missed it, that was not a good effort. Pitiful.
Bro, no. He got his takeover, bro. Murray got his
Outside.
takeover.
Fires
Oh,
from
man.
18, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And this is an area where Gay is especially dangerous. A terrific mid-range scorer.
Pass to Jay. From outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls.
Spurs is shooting 43% as a team, bro.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We come back to San Antonio now with a look at the world-famous Riverwalk with its restaurants and boats and nightclubs and people. Lots going on. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down. Now, this game has been all him, and he's been a force.
I'm on the glass. I'm on the
There's
glass.
Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2 guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And, you know, he's been their go-to guy. Smart at knowing what shots to take, when to take them. Plays with really a perfect pace.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Ooh.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Stripped it away. Here's Smooth. And good. There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now Murray. Another steal. Here's Smooth. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You know, guys, fast break points right now
I'm
in their
running the
favor.
3-point play, boy. I'm getting
the tempo.
the 3 points, the old
You gotta
fashioned
have
boy.
better floor balance and commitment to hustling back. I mean, you got to sprint back. You can't jog back.
Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. Outside Walker. 4 on the shot clock to stop the run. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Got to find a way to energize themselves, get going. 0 for 3. They're looking for their rhythm right now.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. In an effort to protect the players, games are
Burning the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points the old fashioned way.
Still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials.
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's
The point,
all gritted.
the Spurs haven't got a point in the last 5 minutes. They
With his
trash.
size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Smooth. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
San Antonio's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
I got 10 steals. I got another triple-double.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Come on, Judy Pitts. Get the tip, boy. Get it. Come on, bro.
And here's
like
Los
that.
Angeles now. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
I like that.
Again, the Lakers.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much needed run too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch.
No,
Really
that's
taking
no
over
break.
now.
Our big.
It's good by Walker.
Coming right back.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Lakers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the
Oh.
field. What a roll they're on.
I missed that. I think that was 2-2. That was way too far. So
Murray for 3. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Smooth drills the 3-pointer.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from out.
And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now the pass to Murray. To the wing right side. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. The turnaround, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Smooth, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. And it's Murray with the jam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance.
Yeah, he was 1 step ahead of him the entire way.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Outside DeRozan. Gay finds DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Gay can't get it to go.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Chalk up 2 there.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Here's Aldridge, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
And you know, the length and height of Aldridge.
Okay, so then at 59.1 seconds left in the third quarter, bro.
59 seconds left to play in the third.
Get the Pitts brother in here, get James Hill, get Jay Hill, get the Pitts brothers, get Drew James Hill, and get Jay in here. Get all the brothers in here. We got prayers in here.
From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 since half, and another steal for him.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA, a new third-place mark for most steals in a game. And White kicks to DeRozan. Down low, here's Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan.
You already know what I'm doing.
Got 4 assists in the game.
You already know what I'm doing. You already know what I'm doing. Like always.
Here's Smooth. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Lakers on top. Ending the third quarter with a huge surge. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, that's beautiful basketball out there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got G, Smooth out there with lights out. Then there's J, and it's Prez in at the 3 spot.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Floats one up.
Oh, you.
On the wing, Bellinelli. In the corner, it's Pondexter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Smooth passes to Jay. Here's lights out. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here is Forbes. And another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. The Spurs shooting 43% from the field.
Yo, look at him. Look at Forbes, yo.
This NBA Clark, amazing the potential now for some players to play into the 40s. In fact, we're seeing a couple guys in the 40s playing right now and playing well.
Yeah, you know, I thought about it when we started to see this influx, Kevin, of high school players coming into the league at 19, 20, 21 with the advancement in nutrition knowledge and training methods and preservation of the body and taking care of it, that we might see more longer careers. But if you start at 21 and play 15 years, that's still only 36. So I think we're going to see some more guys in the 40s, but I still think it's going to be a small number by and large.
And it's the Lakers on the break. From deep, James. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Well, they're scorching right now. I mean, the defense has to be concerned. Nothing they're doing is stopping this run.
The defense press.
And he was camped in just...
Oh, watch out for low. Come on now, throw it down.
With the Jordan case on, boy.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well,
Kevin.
what kind of occasion you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Guys, I'm so glad I was here to witness that with you guys.
Pass to Bellinelli.
No.
Will it go? They get it back. And the basket is good.
Yo.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
So
Boy, I
good.
like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Prez way outside, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here is Forbes. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Well, Clark, some G League
defense,
salaries on the
Drew
rise
Pitts.
due to 2-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think...
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was
With the left hand, Michael Jordan slam, boy.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well, what
Kevin.
kind of occasion you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness. He swipes the ball
With the left hand, Michael Jordan slam,
Fantastic
boy.
swipe, and he now stands by himself for 2nd most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal.
With the left hand, Michael Jordan slam, boy.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. He took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
Get so then at 8:28 in the 4th quarter, bro.
Here's DeRozan. Feeds to Aldridge. And he lays it straight in.
And now this game is becoming a showcase for Aldridge. He's been out of control, a one-man team. Now it's just a matter of getting him the ball and getting out of his way.
Here's Jay. He kicks to Prez.
But why don't you pass, bro? Don't pass to Jay.
It's a nice
You
pass
shooting.
by Los Angeles. Count the basket.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time, too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of
Jay
confidence in this
converting the
4th quarter.
3-point play. He is getting the 3-point.
Well, this is something
He
that
is
Kobe
getting
has
the
said in
3 points
past
the
with the Lakers
old-fashioned.
organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality.
The defense press.
Have a
The
chance to win
defense.
championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job.
Since you played good defense, I'm
maintaining
gonna give it
that
to you.
mentality throughout the years.
Since you got that steal, I'm gonna give it to you.
And then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on
Perez,
the break.
and Perez
Speed,
got his tip
feel,
over
showing
it's
no
really old.
mercy in transition their part.
Double team
And
time.
Walker kicks to Murray. Here's DeRozan.
Oh, he did. My boy Perez
It's holding
is
by Los
there.
Angeles.
My boy Perez
Perez
is
has got
there.
his 4th rebound in this
My
one.
boy Perez is there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Smooth. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just
You
can't.
Perez got to take over, yo. Sweet boy.
Murray with it. Pass to Walker. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark, players have to really watch what they say now. I mean, before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things I would tell.
Well said. Well said.
That's what I would tell guys when I was talking about this landscape that they're in. Heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible, they're very accessible, they're well connected to the community through their platforms, but you do have to
Behind the back
exercise some
pass,
caution
boy.
in how
Behind
you
the
go
back
about
pass.
your social
Behind the
media
back pass.
profile.
Hey, Drew Pitts. My
And
boy,
it's
Drew
DeRozan
Pitts.
with the ball for the
Got
San
this
Antonio
takeover, you know what
Spurs.
I'm saying?
To the middle. Here's Murray.
Good defense.
Good.
Oh,
and
big.
DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
Got that one up quick. And now 24 points for lights out.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
That's revelation.
When you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Mills, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram comes in for Prez. He gets it in there.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense.
Oh,
Good
or big.
point
He
shot.
coming right back.
And that's now 11 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game. Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Here's the break. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for
Yeah,
sure.
I got 22 assists.
Gotta like the steal and the finish.
Nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen
With the
anything
LeBron
like it, and he's
James
actually
dunk,
tied
boy,
the
with the
record
Kobe
for the most
dunk.
steals in a game. The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge.
It's
And
him.
here's Mills from the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout. One of those ongoing discussions about adding a 4th referee. Clark, would that help us, you think, call the game more accurately?
No, it would just crowd the court more.
Right.
I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? There's a human element to everything we do. Calls are going to be missed. We've grown and gotten better and highlighting different aspects of calls, being more transparent about it. The video replay, I think, has been more good than bad in the game. There are going to be mistakes. You make them, I make them, the referees make them, coaches make them, players make them. We can't totally eliminate the human element of the game. A 4th official would not add to the ability to get more calls right. They're getting 94, 95% of them right now. You think another official is going to move the needle? Come on.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs
took that ball out of bounds.
here.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Outside DeRozan. Outside Walker to the paint. Mills. That falls.
Big.
Nice feed that time from Walker.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The pass to Prez. Fires from deep. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And the Spurs with possession. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. There's the pass to Aldridge. Over James. And he's fouled on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yo.
And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little.
I'm unselfish. I'm just passing the ball.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Tipped away. Nabbing another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
And like this crowd, I'm still in disbelief at how he's completely kept this offense under his thumb.
You look at all the steals, let's just say you don't see this every night.
It is hard to say if I've ever seen a better defensive performance than the one he's had tonight. So many takeaways from him.
Smooth passes to lights out. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Mills.
The cheese. Out for boy.
Another shot.
That's contested, boy. Air ball.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job.
And again, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business.
226 to 94 is the final score, yo.
The way they did tonight says
226 to 94 is the final score, yo. Boy, I had 29. I had 28 assists. Just playing some unselfish basketball. Just playing some I'm just unselfish. Just passing the ball to my teammates to hit my guys. When they open, got the sliders on, making every shot. So, you know what I'm saying? A good game for James, Jay, Pitts, Drew Pitts. I had 102 points. I didn't want to score. I just wanted to pass it to my teammates. Man, I could have got 29 assists, bro. Well, I could have get the 110 points. I could have, but I didn't want to. I wanted to pass to my teammates. I had 102 points, 6 boards, 28 assists, 19 steals, 2 blocks, 5 turnovers. I missed 2 shots. I had 13 3-pointers. I missed 1 because I missed a deep one. I had 6 fouls. I had 20 dunks. And Drew Pitts had a good game. He had 34 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals. Saying he had 8 3-pointers. This game he had 4 dunks. I had 20 dunks. Perez had 20 points. You know what I'm saying? Jay 20 points. James 18 points.
Need home cooking to feel
226 to 94 is the final score, y'all.
All the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The Chief, our third boy. Yo, hey, next game going against the Timberwolves. It's really alright, yo. I might get 29 assists on next game. I'm gonna get 29 assists. I'm gonna get 29 assists next game. I'm gonna get 29 assists next game. So if y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn that post notification. Turn that post notification bell so you never even see a upload. And go follow me on PS4 or 202-2593. And so to my second channel at 20 Pits. Peace, y'all, love y'all. And I will see you guys in my next video. It's Leo.